Hello, Saddleback faculty. Today we will make lists. I don't know about you, but I love lists. I love having an organized list, so I'm going to show you how to quickly do it in Canvas. Lists help us organize information so that it's easier to read and it's cushioned by white space. So here I have a what you should know section in my introduction to supply and demand. And right now, all of my objectives for the week are clumped together in a sentence. So instead, I'm going to put my cursor at the very beginning. And from the drop-down menu on the top, I'm going to use the list function. Notice that I have the option between ordered lists and unordered lists. I'm going to do an unordered list, just the bullet point option here, because there's no specific sequence for my objectives. I have my first bullet point. I'm going to go down to after the comma, hit enter, and automatically I will have my bullet points be created. And here I have a beautiful list. And when we look at the page, we can see it's much easier for the student to see what those objectives are for the week. Notice when I created the list, I did not use my keyboard. So I'm going to remove the list for just a moment. I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to go back up to the editor and unclick the list. And what you want to avoid doing is using your keyboard to do a double dash or an asterisk or an icon of some kind, because any of those types of keyboard functions will not create a truly accessible list. And you can see here, it just doesn't look as organized. So you do not want to use your keyboard when you're creating a list. And it's very easy to use the editor along the top ribbon bar of Canvas. Here, this time, since I have the spaces already, I'm just going to highlight my text and click the list item, and there I have my list ready to go. Now, something to remember is that one item is not a list. You must have two items in order to have a list. If you have items that you want students to complete in order or in a specific sequence, such as instructions or assignments, you can click the down arrow on the ordered and unordered list item in the panel, and you can click on the numbers, the numerical list order, or if you prefer letters, alphabetical ordered list. I like numbers, so I'm going to have number 1, the students will participate in discussion. I'm going to remove the and then put in number 2, they're going to take their quiz. And now when we look at this page, instead of the sentence that I had for assignments, I have a nice ordered list with number 1 and number 2. Lists are easy. They make your pages nice and organized. Good luck making accessible lists in Canvas.